Visionary Records, man, what it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video out in there, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, man, I want to talk to y'all about something today. And, yeah. And I know I ain't make a video on this channel in a very, very long time, man. Look, man, a whole lot of shit has passed out in this bitch. Real talk, though, man. Whole lot of things has passed, man, and you know, when it comes to like, you know, hip hop and shit like that. Look, G, I might cover up. I might cover about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, and I'm gonna tell you the game, my G. I made videos about that shit. I just didn't motherfucking upload it. Real talk, though, man. So with that being said, I might sit back and you know, make a video about it, talk about it on some shit. I don't fucking know, but I want to talk about in current times simply because, you know, currently, real talk though, man, I want to talk about the current times, man, and I want to talk about what's recently been going on in hip hop. Now, as you all may know, about a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, basically, Playboi Carti has sit back and released I Am Music. Real talk, man. He finally released the album called I Am Music. You know, it has been 5 years. People was desperately waiting for the damn album. Real talk though, man. And I think the stats just came out about the album. I think it received like 300,000, 320K. I don't know, it could be even more at this bit. Real talk though, man. But with that being said though, right, it is undoubtedly, without a shadow of a doubt, Playboi Carti is the hottest rapper right now. I'm telling you the game, my G. Playboi Carti is the hottest hip-hop artist, rap artist right now. I mean, besides Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you the game, my G. And I guess you could say Travis Scott, but I say Kendrick Lamar and Playboi Carti is the two hottest rappers out right now. Real talk though, man. But anyways, with that being said though, right, point of this I'm trying to get across is because I'm gonna sit back and title the video. I'm gonna make multiple videos dealing with what it is I'm gonna talk about. But I'm gonna make a video. Hold on, right quick. I'm gonna make a video called well, the title of this video right here is going to be called The Playboi Carti Effect. Real talk though, man. The Playboi Carti effect. Because I'm here to tell you the game, my G. Like I literally just told you, Playboi Carti is the hottest rap artist, hip hop artist out right now. Not just that, right? Let me talk about this. So, because look, man, I'm here to tell you the game. I've been studying Carti, my G. I'm not going to sit back and say I'm the biggest Carti fan out in this bitch, because that's a damn lie. I am not the biggest Carti fan. Look, G, I say when it comes to me being a Carti fan, right? I say when it comes to me being a damn Carti fan out in this bitch, I'll say hold on right quick. I'll say when it comes to me being like a Carti fan, I probably say I'm like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he been out for like almost 10 years. Like, I remember I was listening to him like when Broke Boy came out. You know what I'm saying? Broke Boy, Holyfield, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, you know, like, you know, for like the you know, Magnolia, Woke Up Like This. If I'm the bitch and I'm the baddest bitch, Cash Carti. Real talk though, man. Real talk, man. You know, I be in tune, but I'm not gonna sit back and say, you know, I'm heavily in tune like that or some shit. Motherfucker, I be lying on some shit, but I will say this. I look, man, I have been heavily in tune with what it is that he been doing. Like, you know, just like how he successfully doing this shit, like on some hip hop shit. I have been studying this shit, my G. Real talk, man. I have honestly been studying. Look, man. So I've been studying Carti, man. I ain't gonna lie, because it's something that Carti is doing out in this bitch. It's something that he's doing right. Real talk, man. It is something that Carti is doing that he's doing right, my G. I'm telling you the game, because I was recently right. Like literally today, I was literally looking at one of Academic's videos, and basically it was a video of when he was at Rolling Loud like 3 months ago, and basically when Academics was sitting back watching the video, he was saying, like, you know, because the headliners from Rolling Loud, in that Rolling Loud time, it was Travis Scott. Well, Future was first, Travis Scott was second, and Playboi Carti was third. And he was saying how, you know, when it came to Playboi Carti being the last one, you know, he was like the headliner, like he was the last one to perform, and he was the last headliner on some shit. He was amazed. Real talk, man. He couldn't fathom it, because Playboi Carti is not doing what average hip hop artists or, you know, average rappers and shit like that. Look, man, look, he don't do what it is that they do. And basically, he was saying, like, how in the hell is he doing this? Real talk, man. Like, how is he doing this? Like, how is he at the top? Because he don't, look, man, the last time that he dropped a song, last time that he dropped like a song or a tape was like 5 years prior to that, my G. So he just couldn't believe it. And basically, this, look, man, reason as to why I brought that up is simply because, like I literally just told you, Playboi Carti is the hottest artist in the game, my G. He is literally the hottest artist in the game. And I'm here to tell you right now, look, man, like I said, I've been studying Carti out in this bitch. Real talk though, man. So with that being said, I'm about to give you some damn cheat codes. I'm about to expose the secrets that motherfucking Carti be doing on some shit. I don't know if he even know that he doing this shit, but look, I've been peeping game. Real talk though, man. Let me start off with number one, my G. Number one is this. Look, G, when it comes to Carti out in this bitch, real talk though, man, when it comes to Playboi Carti, my G, Playboi Carti has something called a cult fan base. Real talk, man. Playboi Carti has something called a cult fan base. Now, you might be saying, what does that mean? Because you might be sitting back saying, like, oh, damn, cult. You know, like, just that word alone or some shit, you might be saying, like, damn, that shit sound evil as hell. But G, look, man, if you are a artist, like a rapper, singer, whatever it is that you be doing or some shit, look, man, my best advice I give to you, I'm telling you, man, you better be taking notes from Carti out in this bitch, because I'm telling you the game, my G, like I said, something he doing right. Like, the number one thing that he has something called a cult fan base. Now, look, G, when it comes to having a cult fan base, what is a cult? A cult is when it comes to like a group of people on some shit like that. When it comes to a group of people and they like religiously follow what it is that you do. Like if you don't want to use the word religiously, like they are hardcore followers. Like they will literally, like they are literally like diehard fans, my G. That's what I mean when it comes. That's what a cult is. Like they fully support you all the way. Real talk though, man. And I'm here to tell you right now, if you are a rapper, singer, whatever it is that you do, my G, my best advice I give to you, man, you better look, man, you better pick up on that trait, my G. Yeah, I know you probably sitting back saying, oh, you know, a cult sounds evil and shit like that. Well, I'm here to tell you again. I'm here to tell you the game, my G. It is a reason as to why Playboi Carti is at the top of the game. And look, man, let me bring up Rolling Loud one more time out in this bitch. Look, G. Motherfucker, look, man, because academics and shit like that, he couldn't believe it as well. Look, man, because Lil Baby, he was on a Rolling Loud like 3 months ago, right? And basically, he was saying on some shit. He was saying how, you know, when it came to like Lil Baby performance at Rolling Loud, he was saying how, you know, basically, when it came to Lil Baby, basically, like the crowd did not even turn up for Lil Baby gang. Real talk, man. The crowd didn't even get lit for Lil Baby. Like, yeah, some of them probably was lit out in this bitch. But like, basically, he was looking at the crowd. He was saying like the crowd won't jump in this bitch. Real talk, man. The crowd won't jump in. The crowd won't screaming word for word or some shit. The crowd was not giving. Real talk, man. The crowd was not giving out in this bitch. When it came to motherfucking Carti on some shit, right? And motherfucker, let me not even bring Carti yet. Look, man, Ken Carson came on before Lil Baby out in this bitch. So when Ken Carson performed, right, basically Ken Carson basically has the same damn fan base as Playboi Carti and some shit. So when Ken Carson performed, my G, the whole crowd was motherfucking turning up, gang. Real talk, man. The whole crowd was going insane out in this bitch. Like they was going straight up ballistics, my G. They was literally like they look, man, like motherfucker, they probably didn't even know the damn songs out in this bitch, but like the energy that Ken Carson was giving off, my G, like it, you know, because he's like a rage artist, and like I said, he got the same type of fan base as Carti do. But basically they was going insane. They was going insane for Ken Carson gang. They was going insane, but when it came to Baby, my G, like, you know, motherfucker, they ain't go that hard for Baby, my G. But look, man, point it, and this is no shade to Baby or nothing like that, but point it is I'm trying to get across is, right? Point it is I'm trying to get across is, look, G, that's a That's a cult ass fan base. I'm telling you what it is, my G. Look, man, this is what happens when you have a cult fan base, my G. When you have a cult fan base, people go the extra mile, gang. Real talk, man. They go the extra mile when you have a cult fan base. I'm telling you the game, my G. Real talk, I'm literally telling you the game. And look, man, it's not even just when it comes to, like, you know, like Playboi Carti, King Carson, Destroy Lonely and them and shit like that. Look, G, motherfucker Beyonce got a damn cult fan base. Taylor Swift got a cult fan base. Nicki Minaj had a cult fan base. Real talk, man. Look, man, that's called a real fan base, my G. Look, man, the reason as to why I say cult, because I believe you should be aiming. Look, man, like I said before, you sitting back watching this video, you probably thinking to yourself, oh, cult, that sounds like an evil word. Look, man, you should be, look, man, my best advice I give to your ass, you should be aiming for like a cult ass type of fan base. Real talk, man, that's what you should be aiming for, my G, because I'm here to tell you the game. It's a whole lot of artists out here, right? It's a whole lot of artists out here that does not have a cult fan base. And if you don't have a cult fan base, or some shit, then what's going to happen is basically, motherfucker, look, G, your fan base it is that you got is some shit, it ain't strong enough. So let's just say this. Let's just say you like a popular artist right now, right? Here you go. You're a popular artist. You got a hit song or some shit like that, right? And I'm here to tell you the game, especially when it comes to rap out in this bitch. Look, G, you might be here today on some shit. Real talk, man. Yeah, here you go. Your song on the radio. You probably feel like the man, huh? You probably feel like, if you're a female, you probably feel like you that bitch, huh? Real talk though, man. I'm here to tell you the game. Yeah, you're gonna feel like that today. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like that today for a couple months, might be even a year on some shit. But I'm here to tell you the game, my G. Like I said, especially in rap out in this bitch. Look, G, man, when I'm telling you the game, my G. If you look, man, motherfucker, if you don't have a core ass fan base out in this bitch, real talk, man. If you don't got a core ass fan base, my G, these motherfuckers. Look, man, one thing about people out in this bitch, man, these people don't get. Had a bird. Real talk, man. But one thing about people, my G, people. Look, man. One thing it is I learned about people out in this bitch, especially when it comes to like celebrities and shit like that. Look, G, these motherfuckers will switch up on your ass in a damn heartbeat on some shit. Real talk, man. These motherfuckers will switch up on your ass in a damn heartbeat, my G. And I'm here to tell you the game. If you don't have no damn cult fan base out in this bitch, my G. If you don't have no real, organic, loyal, like I said, cult. I'm telling you, man, that's just all in one. Real, loyal, real, organic, loyal, natural. Put all of those together, my G. That's called a cult. Real talk, man. If you don't have that shit, if you don't have that type of fan base, my G, you ain't gonna last, gang. I'm telling you what it is, B. You ain't gonna last. If these motherfuckers ain't sitting back worshiping you and shit like that, I'm telling you the game, my G. You ain't gonna last, gang. Like I said, you're gonna be here today, you're gonna be gone tomorrow on some shit. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, you was probably the hottest artist in the game at one point. But since you don't got no damn fan base out in this bitch, that shit don't give a damn. I'm telling you the game, my G. This is why, right? This is why Playboi Carti, right? Now let me talk about longevity right quick. This is like number 3. Number 2 is let me talk about this is actually number 3, but I don't want to forget talking about this. Longevity out in this bitch. This is why Playboi Carti, right? Because Playboi Carti, he been out for like a decade now. Real talk, man. Playboi Carti has honestly been out for a decade, my G. If not a decade, like 9 years. Like, real talk, man. I think when did Broke Boy come out? Broke Boy came out like in 2016 or something like that. Real talk, man. He was like right before the SoundCloud era fully took off. Like 2016 was like the before SoundCloud era. So I think he came out like in 2016 with Broke Boy and shit like that. But look, man, point of this I'm trying to get across is, right? Look, G, Playboi Carti, he been out for a minute, gang. Playboi Carti has honestly been out for a minute, my G. I'm here to tell you the game. Like look, man, I'm telling you the game. And look, man, one thing about Carti, right? One thing about Carti, my G. Look, man, he rap basically like how everybody else be rapping about and shit like that. He be doing the same exact thing. And look, man, he be saying the same exact things that motherfuckers, you know, like he be saying the same exact things that everybody else be saying on some shit. But with that being said, though, my G, there is something it is that Carti is doing that is making himself stand out of the norm. And since that is the case, like I said, you know, since I was just talking about the cult fan base and shit like that, you know, real talk, man, I'm telling you, man, one thing about that cult fan base, my G, that shit is going to give your ass longevity out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game, my G. It's going to give your ass longevity. Like I said, Carti been in the game for almost 10 years, my G. 10 years. And look, man, like I said, because look, man, right now he is the hottest artist at this current. Damn, another cop car. What the fuck? Real talk, man. But he is another hit. Look, man, he is the hottest artist at this current moment, my G. And if you would look, man, back in 2023, I think he was the motherfucking hottest artist as well. 2024, same shit. 2025, look, G. I mean, besides Kendrick Lamar and shit like that. Real talk, though, man. But look, man, all of this I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, you know, when it comes to Playboi Carti, you'll probably sit back and think to yourself like he is a whole new artist. When in reality, like I said, Carti been in the game for like 10 years because the thing that he be doing, right, he be reinventing himself. I'm telling you, this is the longevity shit out in this bitch. Right, top, man, he be reinventing himself, gang. So look, man, if you look at Carti first, when he first became popular and shit like that, look, G, like I said, you got Cash Carti, motherfucker, you got Vampire Carti, and at this era right here, you got the street era Carti. Red Top, man, I think it was another one called Narcissist Carti. Red Top, man, he got a whole lot of eras out in this bitch. With that being said, though, right, you know, the baby voice Carti, Red Top, though, man, and just the regular Playboi Carti on some shit. With that being said, though, right, he keeps on reinventing himself, gang. He keeps on reinventing himself. I'm going to tell you the game. You know, I'm telling you the game, my G. You know, when it comes to the word reinvent, every single time he reinvents himself, it always feels new. He always feels like a new artist, my G. I'm telling you the game. Look, man, I've been studying, and I have been dissecting this nigga. Real talk, though, man. I'm telling you the game. I have been dissecting this nigga, gang. Because like I said before, it's something that Carti is doing out in this bitch. It's something that he is doing right. He's doing something right, my G. Because, look, man, like I said, he been in the game for almost 10 years, my G. Do you know how many people fell off that was like his peers and shit like that? Motherfucker is not relevant no more in the span of 10 years. Somehow, he is. And real talk, man, like I said, he makes the same type of... Look, man, I'm going to talk about that soon or some shit. Look, man, he talk about the same type of thing. He don't make the same type of music, but he talk about the same type of things. But yeah, man, so yeah, man, so he keeps on reinventing himself, gang. He got that longevity, my G. But look, man, number 2 is this, though, right? Damn, what was number 2? Damn. What was number 2 out in this bitch? I was going, damn. Oh, influence. Real talk, though, man. Let me talk about this, my G. Let me talk about this that Carti be doing as well. Look, G, influence, gang. Do you know how many people? Look, man. This jacket that I got on right now, my G. Look, G, let me talk about this right quick. Real talk, though, man. At this current moment for me, my G, I am in my rock star phase. Real talk, man. I am in my rock star phase, my G. This is why I got on this damn jacket, because I am in my damn rock star phase, my G. Motherfucker, I be wearing leather jackets. Look, man, let me tell you about my drip right quick. Real talk, though, man. Leather jackets. You know what I'm saying? Leather jackets. Like a Diamond Supply t-shirt, you know, like on some streetwear. Look, man, one thing about me at this current moment, for me personally on some shit, I am mixing all of my eras into one of some shit. So basically, you know, back in the day, I was heavy into streetwear like Diamond Supply, Young and Reckless and shit like that. Damn, motherfucker, you know, gotta have the damn skinny jeans out in this bitch. Real talk, though, man. But, you know, like, I don't have to sit back and wear it. My skinny jeans is the go-to on some shit, you know what I'm saying? But, motherfucker, you know, motherfucker, I'll wear some damn flares out in this bitch. Look, man, I wear baggy clothes. I wear like the baggy jeans too and shit like that, but you know, I could rock it on some shit, but that's not normally my damn style. But if I do want to go the baggy route and the skinny route at the same damn time, I'm gonna go the damn motherfucking flares. So, you know, you might catch me in some damn skinny jeans, you might catch me in some damn flares, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes some baggy ass jeans. But look, man, point is I'm trying to get across, so right, let me tell you about my damn drip at this current moment. Look, G, like I said before, look, man, because I got multiple eras out in this bitch, multiple damn faces on some shit. Look, man, I got a rock star ass type of jacket. Real talk, though, man. You know, I got me a streetwear ass type of shirt. You can't see the damn logo. Real talk, man. But I got a rock star jacket, streetwear ass motherfucking t-shirt out in this bitch. Real talk, though, man. You know, skinny jeans out in this bitch and some motherfucking J's. Real talk though, man. You know what I'm saying? Or if I want to go like the pop style, like I said, because it's, my styles are like the pop and the rock. Pop star, rock star, and, pop star, rapper, rock star, rapper. Look, man, that's basically where the fuck it is I'm at right now. Some shit. That's me, bitch. Real talk though, man. But point is, I'm trying to get across though, right? When it comes to the jacket though, right? When it comes to the damn jacket out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? You might sit back and say, damn, this is something that Carti would wear. Now, I did not wear this jacket because of Carti. But with that being said, it's a whole lot of individuals that would wear a jacket like this because of Carti. Or Carti would get the damn credit for this shit. Right, talk to him, man. Carti would literally get the credit. Like when it comes to like the baggy clothes and shit like that, Carti would get the credit, gang. When it comes to like the, motherfuckers painting nails and shit like that, Carti would get the credit. When it comes to like the jackets, when it comes to the paint, anything, when it comes to style, my G, Carti would get the damn credit. You want to know why Carti would get the credit out in this bitch? You want to know why? Because Carti is a influencer, gang. Real talk, man. Carti is an influencer, and there is a whole lot of individuals. Whatever Carti does, my G, people follow. I'm telling you the game, my G. Whatever Carti does, people be following out in this bitch. I'm telling you the motherfucking gang. I am telling you the motherfucking gang. Like real shit. Like motherfucker, you even got celebrities wanting to dress like Carti. Look, man. Like his aesthetic, the opium aesthetic and shit like that. Look, G, I'm telling you the game, motherfuckers is copying Carti. Carti is a trendsetter, gang. Real talk, man. And when you are a trendsetter, right, you have influence. And look, G, look, man, like I told you, I've been dissecting this nigga and shit like that. Because look, man, you might be an artist right now, some shit, right? Here you go, you an artist right now. You probably just like a regular ass type of artist. Like, like basically, you just like, let's say you're a rapper or some shit like that, right? You just want to be like a mainstream rapper on some shit, like make some basic ass music and shit like that. It's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is though, right, you're not gonna last. We're talking, man. Or if you do last in some shit like that, motherfuckers gonna look at your ass like you motherfucking basic and shit like that. Look, G, they don't look, man, and look, man, I'm here to tell you the game, my G. Look, man, this is off topic, but related on some shit. Let me talk about Drake right quick. See, look, man, when it came to Drake, right? See, look, G, Drake is not the #1 artist no more. I'm sorry to tell you on some shit. It's just the damn truth. Kendrick Lamar is. He took the damn throne. With that being said, though, right? When Drake was sitting back running the damn game or some shit, this is what, look, man, when Drake was sitting back running the game, Drake, he did not set any of the trends, gang. Now, Drake possibly could have set some damn trends. He possibly could. You know what I'm saying? I guess he could have set up like the romance type of music and shit like that. Like I guess Rod Wave followed his damn drip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know anybody that make music like that. I guess that was like Drake. You know what I'm saying? But overall though, man, like, I don't hear too many people saying like, damn, I want to be like Drake. Like, I'm sorry to tell you some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Drake was literally #1 for like a decade plus, my G. You know what I'm saying? But I really didn't hear individuals saying, damn, I want to be like Drake. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to like Kendrick Lamar. I'm just telling you motherfucking game. Motherfucker, look, G. Like nowadays you can sit back and say, hey, play that new Kendrick on the damn aux. Like real talk. Nowadays you can say that, gang, because he got that type of music. Like, he had a little bit of that type of music once before, but he damn sure got that shit now. Motherfucker, I be bumping K-Dot in the damn whip. Real talk though, man. But look, man, with that being said though, right? But point of this I'm trying to get across is, you don't hear individuals sitting back saying like, damn, I want to be like Drake. Damn, I want to be like Kendrick. Damn, I want to be like J. Cole. Yeah, they might want to be on top of the game just like them and shit like that. They might want to be on top of the game just like them and shit like that. But I'm talking about like, do you want to beat them? And I'm here to tell you the game. Look, man, Wiz Khalifa, he had this effect back in the day. Right top, man. Look, G, if y'all was around the time when Wiz Khalifa first came out, my G, Wiz Khalifa had influence, gang. Right top though, man. I'm telling you the game, my G. Like around 2010, 2011, shit like that. Real talk, man. Wiz Khalifa had motherfucking influence. Like, look, man. Like, I'm telling you the game. And Lil Wayne, he did as well too, and some shit. Real talk, man. But I guess when it comes to those, I guess when it comes to them and shit like that, look, man. When it comes to Carti, gang, Carti is a whole different breed. I'm telling, look, man. I don't know what it is, gang. I don't know what it is out in this bitch. When it comes, look, man, like it's not short lived. I guess when it came to like Lil Wayne and shit like that, nah, I don't know, man. It just when it look, man, Carti got this shit on. Like when it comes to influence game, Carti has this shit a lot. I'm telling you the game, my G. There is a whole lot of individuals that is trying to sound like Carti, my G. Do you know how many individuals sit back and motherfucking trying to rap like Carti? Like the whole underground scene is revolved around Carti. Real talk, man. Look, man, like when it comes to rage music, right? When it comes to rage music and shit like that, look, G, every single time nowadays when I hear like a damn rage song out in this bitch, I can't even sit back and say like, oh damn, this song sounds so unique out in this bitch. Motherfucker, I gotta sit back and say, damn, this song sound like something Carti would make, or damn, this song would sound like something that motherfucking Yeet would make and shit like that. Real talk, man. That's how I look at rage music nowadays. Rage has become oversaturated. But with that being said, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for Carti simply because, look, G, he's gonna get the credit for saying, damn, I birthed these motherfuckers. Real talk though, man. I birthed them. Influence. I'm telling you the game, my G. Like he is influencing individuals how to rap out in this bitch, like how to take his flows, ad libs, voices out in this bitch, the beat selection, motherfucker, and like I said before, even when it comes like the fashion. Real talk, man. Like the opium and aesthetic. I'm telling you the game, motherfucker. Look, G, like I'm saying, I'm wearing a damn. Look, man. Like I said, I'm in my rock star phase right now. I literally cannot eat. Look, man, motherfucker. I'm wearing a leather jacket, trying to be a damn rock star out in this bitch. You might sit back and say, "Damn, I'm trying to be like Carti." No, the fuck, I'm not. But he's gonna get the credit because of the influence that he got. I'm telling you the game. But with that being said, though, right? With that being said, let me talk about this now. So that's influence. So now, and look, man, I'm here to tell you the game, my G. Another thing that Carti is doing. Another thing. Hold up. Let me. Hold up. I don't know if that did anything, but fuck it. We're talking though, man. But another thing that Carti is doing though, right? Basically, when it comes to like the cult and the influence game, he got both in one. Why is it so damn bright? We're talking though, man. Fuck. Anyways, with that being said though, right, he got both in one. So what I'm trying to say is, right, is basically, look, man, there's a whole lot of individuals that got like a cult ass influence game. Carti is not the only one. Or talk to, man, like when it comes to like the underground scene, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the underground scene, like in hip hop and shit like that, look, G, like when it comes to like the rage type of music and shit like that, they have a cult ass following gang. I'm telling you what it is. But with that being said, though, right, that's the only thing that they got. Look, that's the only thing they got, gang. They don't have what it is, what I was literally just talking about. They don't got the influence, gang. They don't got influence. They might have a cult following out in this bitch, but they don't have an influence. See, when it comes to Carti, though, right? When it comes to Carti has both. Carti has fused influence and cult at the same time. Look, man, I'm telling you what Carti be doing, my G. Carti has a cult following and he has influence, aka trendsetter, at the same damn time, my G. And when you have both of those things at the same damn time out in this bitch, motherfucker, you get to set trends because of your influence. And then you have a cult following as well. Motherfucker, it's a reason as to why Carti is winning right now. I'm telling you the game. It is a reason for it being. Like, I'm telling you the game. Because like I said before, let me talk about you right quick. Here you go. You might sit back, nigga, like if you sit back and watch this whole damn 29-minute video. We're talking, man. It's the reason as to why you looked at that shit. Because you might sit back saying, oh damn, I want to be a rapper. I want to be a pop star. I want to be a singer. We're talking, man. I want to be a country artist. We're talking, man. With that being said though, right? With that being said, you know, so basically, look, man, you sitting back watching this video, you saying back you want to be like that, but the thing is, you probably saying, well, I don't know. But look, man, putting this, I'm trying to get across is, it's a whole lot of individuals that want to be rappers. It's a whole lot of individuals that want to be R&B singers, pop stars, country singers, pop stars. It's a whole lot of individuals that want to be like that, gang. But the thing is, what is going to separate you from the rest? What is going to separate you from the rest, gang? And this is the next thing it is I want to talk about. Creativity. We're talking, man. Creativity, gang. One of a kind, rare. Real talk. Creativity, one of a kind, rare. You see, What damn sure in hip hop, everybody sound the fucking same. Real talk though, man. This is why when it came to hip hop out in this bitch, I think hip hop is getting back, on the incline and shit like that. But for like the past few years, this is why Kendrick Lamar was heavy on Drake out in this bitch. Like, motherfucker, this motherfucker was mad at Drake because look, G, like Drake was the king of hip hop at one point. And basically, everything was sounding saturated. Everything sounded the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick was getting pissed off at this motherfucker. Real talk though, man. But with that being said, though, right? With that being said, look, man. Point of this I'm trying to get across is, do you sound the same as everyone else, gang? Like, and let's say you're a rapper right now, right? Look, G, I want you to go. If you're a rapper, I want you to go on YouTube and I want you to search generic trap is dead. We're talking, man, and something like that, and you will see a video pop up talking about, when it came to like generic trap type beats, and like the generic trap rappers, like the regular ones that you'll probably hear on the radio, like the regular ones that everybody used to bump and shit like that. But G, they're on the decline. Real talk, man. They're on the decline and they all falling off, gang. You want to know why though, my G? You want to know why? Because the creativity is not there, my gang. The creativity is not there. The creativity is not there, my G. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's just what it is. The creativity is not there. They all sound the same. They make this, like the songs it is that they make, sounds the same as the last one and shit like that. They're not gonna last, gang. And if you're a rapper and shit like that, and you sound the same just like these motherfuckers and shit like that, these motherfuckers don't want to listen to your ass. I'm telling you the gang. Like, are you creative, gang? Are you creative? Do you have something that is different about you, my G? Now let me talk about Carti, because like I was saying at the beginning of this damn video, I told you that Carti, look, man, when it comes like lyrically, as we all know, lyrically, Carti is ass. We're talking, man. Lyrically, gang, Carti is not good lyrically on some shit. Have you ever heard I Am Music, my G? Look, G, Carti is not a specialist when it came to lyrics out in this bitch. And Carti probably knows this, but the thing is, though, one thing that Carti is a specialist in, real talk, man, one thing that Carti is a specialist in out in this bitch is basically Carti is a specialist in motherfucking beats. Carti is a specialist in motherfucking vocals, like his voice. When it, look, man, you don't know, look, man, look, all you gotta do is sit back and listen to I Am Music, motherfucker. He literally had all of his voices in one song. Like, this motherfucker's rapping deep. Damn, motherfucker, can you drive, nigga? We're top, man. But this motherfucker, he was rapping deep out in this bitch. Then he had the baby voice. Then he had the regular voice. He did like all of his voices in one song, gang. That's artistry, B. We're top, man. That's what you call art. Look, man, because you sitting back watching this video, you probably sitting back saying, damn, why is Playboi Carti getting all this recognition? Like, motherfuckers sitting back looking at him like he just Jesus or some shit like that. It's the reason for it being because of his creativity, gang. He has something called creativity. He can manipulate his voices. Look, man, there's not too many individuals that can sit back and manipulate their voices, gang. Also, on top of that, right, he got multiple flows out in this bitch. Look, man, every single Carti song, you do not know. Look, man, when it comes to a Carti song, you do not know what to expect from a Carti song, gang. You do not know what to expect from a Carti song, my G. You have no idea what to expect from a Carti song. You don't know. You don't know if you're gonna get the deep voice. You don't know if you're gonna get the baby voice. You don't know if you're gonna get like a chill type beat. You don't know if you're gonna get a rage type beat. You don't know if you're gonna get a hardcore type beat, like or street type beat. Motherfucker, you don't know. I'm telling you the motherfucking game out in this bitch. But with that being said, though, right? I'm telling you the game, my G. This is why Carti is still relevant to this damn day. I'm telling you the game. It's so many rappers in this past decade, they fell off. The rappers that we probably thought would never fall off out in this bitch, look, man, they not even on Carti level, gang. These motherfuckers fell off. Because, like I said, and shout out to Travis Scott as well, my G. Now, one thing I will, look, man, because A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, and then Playboi Carti. Real talk though, man. Look, man, look, man, let me talk about Travis Scott right quick, right? Look, look, man, when it came to Travis Scott, right? When it came to Travis Scott is known for being different, right? Real talk, man. If you look at Travis Scott visuals and shit like that, if you look at Travis Scott visuals, then you'll realize, and you listen to his music and shit like that, you'll realize that Travis Scott is very different, and he is ahead of his damn time out in this bitch. Real talk though, man. I'm gonna tell you the game. But even when it comes to Travis Scott, my G, one thing that Travis Scott don't have, yeah, he might have a cult ass, you know, I think Travis Scott got a cult following too on some shit. But the thing it is, I will say when it comes, I think he had this back in the day. I just think, look, man, I think Playboi Carti, look, man, I don't know, man, Playboi Carti is just on a different level on this shit. We're talking about, man, because, look, man, I don't know, man, because people was sitting back dressing like Travis Scott out in this bitch. I will give him that. I will give him that, man, but I don't know, man. I feel like when it comes to influence wise now, I feel like Playboi Carti got that shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry to tell you on some shit, but it just I feel like Playboi Carti, when it, like, people want to dress like Carti gang, and you know, I don't know if Travis is doing this or not, but, you know, motherfucker, like I said before, Carti gets all the credit for this. I'm telling you, Carti gets all the credit. So you might sit back and say, Travis is starting to dress like Carti out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game. I don't know, man. It's something that Carti is doing and saying, motherfucker, I get all the credit for everything. We're talking, man. I'm telling you the motherfucking game, my G. It's something this motherfucker is doing. But look, man, point is I'm trying to get across though, right? But like I said, shout out to Travis Scott, and also shout out to A$AP Rocky. When it comes to those three, gang, basically they have all, like, they have that same type of aesthetic or some shit. Real talk, man. They like the big three when it comes to like that unique type of aesthetic. But I have to say Carti is the one that Carti has the most. I don't know, man. Like Carti gets glazed the most, my G. I'm telling you the game, man. Carti gets glazed the most. Me sitting back making a 36-minute video about Carti gang, this is damn glazed. Real talk, man. I might sit back and damn title the video, the Playboi Carti glaze. Real talk, man. I might sit back and title that shit. But look, man, point is I'm trying to get across, all right. You know, so when it does come to the creativity gang, creativity is very important, my G. Do you sound like, are you a one-of-a-kind ass artist? Now, you can sit back and look, man, because look, G, like I literally just told you. Look, man, when it comes to Carti, right, look, man, Carti is a hit maker, gang. Like, look, man, motherfucker like Blick song with him, Mulatto and shit like that. Look, man, I'm here to tell you right now, it's a 10 out of 10 ass chance that shit was played in the club. So point is I'm trying to get across is, right, but G, you could be a rare, one-of-a-kind ass artist, but you can still make some bangers, gang. Real talk, man. You can still make bangers even though you are rare, even though you are one of a kind. Real talk, man. You can still make bangers. You can still have music that can be played in the club and shit like that. Real talk, man. I be tweaking. Real talk though, man. But I'm here to say the game. Like you could literally do that though, gang. You could literally do that out in this bitch. Like, real talk, man. Because like I said before, what a whole lot of people tend to do, right? And I'm gonna make a video about this shit. Because what a whole lot of people tend to do is they basically follow the trend. I'm telling you again, and you know, let me talk about trends right quick. Real talk, man. I basically already talked about influence out in this bitch. But let me talk about influence. Let me talk about trends right quick. Like I said, Carti is a trendsetter, gang. Real talk. Playboi Carti is a trendsetter. Like I talked about when it came to Drake. See, when it came to Drake, right, when Drake was #1 and shit like that, Drake was the individual that followed trends. Drake, he really didn't set any trends, my G. He really didn't set any trends. Yeah, he might have said some like dance trends, like Kiki, do you love me? Right, talk to, man. You know, I'm not talking about that type of trend, but I'm talking about like, do motherfuckers want to sit back, like when it comes to like when it came to like the rage type of sound, my G, it's so many artists that Carti has birthed. Right, talk, man. It's so many artists that Carti has birthed out in this bitch. It's too many artists that sound like Carti now, my G. With that being said, that is a trend. Like, he is a trendsetter. Like he is literally setting up a trend for motherfuckers to follow his type of music that he make when it comes to the fashion it is that he got. Carti is a trendsetter, my G. He is a trendsetter. Do you have that? Look, man, so basically what I'm trying to get across is, are you a follower or are you a trendsetter? Real talk, man. What are you, gang? Are you a follower? Are you a follower or are you a trendsetter? If you are a follower, right? If you're a follower, my G, I'm here to tell you, man. Hey, if you want to sit back and be a damn follower out in this bitch, hey man, hey man, if you want to sit back and do that, I highly suggest your ass, you better read up on what Drake did. Real talk, man. Like, look, man, you can sit back and do that shit if you want to, man. But look, man, you got to be very versatile out in this bitch. I'm telling you the game, my G, motherfucker. You better make some damn Jamaican music, some Mexican music, some motherfucking Memphis music, Atlanta music. Real talk. Look, man, you better be all over the damn place out in this bitch because look, man, if you want to sit back, look, man, look, man, this is why Drake is relevant for so damn long out in this bitch. Real talk though, man. So if you want to sit back and be a damn follower, my G, you better do what Drake did when he was on top. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, when it comes to Taylor Swift, she do that. Look, man, Taylor Swift do the same damn thing. Real talk though, man. Motherfucker, she follow what's trending out in this bitch. Well, I can't really speak for Taylor because I really don't listen to pop music and shit like that. That shit do be some shit. I ain't gonna cap. Real talk though, man. But look, man, let me talk about hip hop. But look, man, point of this I'm trying to get across though, right? Are you a follower or are you a trendsetter? If you are a follower, gang, like I said, dude, if you're a follower, my best advice I'll give to you, man, do the Drake effect when he was on top of the game. You better do the Drake effect. Because if you don't do the Drake effect and you just saying back being a damn follower out in this bitch, I'm here to tell you the game, my G, you gonna fall off just like you gonna fall off just like how a whole lot of other rappers fell off out in this bitch. Real talk, man. I'm telling you, gang, look, man, you gonna fall off just like how all these other rappers was falling off of some shit. These motherfuckers was falling off left and damn right. Look, man, it's so many rappers out in this bitch that was on top of the game. They're not even on top no more, my G. They're not even on top no more. Like, I'm just telling you the game, like the ones you never even expected to even fell off, gang. Look, man, and like I said, I was watching Academics earlier, and one thing that Academics said though, right? Academics said the new mainstream. Real talk, man, I'm telling you the game. The new mainstream is the ones that are not mainstream, gang. The new mainstream are the non-mainstream. Let me just say it. This is what I really want to say. The new mainstream is the underground. I'm telling you, game, my G, the new mainstream is the underground. So if you are a underground artist right now, look, G, I highly suggest your ass to not even try to make the same type of music that mainstream artists are making out in this bitch, because these motherfuckers is falling off left and damn right. People are tired of mainstream rap. People are tired of mainstream hip-hop, gang, or just mainstream music out in this bitch. People are tired of that shit because it all sounds the same. Everybody sounded damn same out in this bitch. Everybody want to sit back and be a damn follower. Everybody want to sit back and be a damn copycat and shit like that. So what are you going to do? Do you want to be a follower and fall the fuck off? Or do you want to be the one to set the damn trends? Now, I don't know about you, but I know one thing about me. Motherfucker, I want to set the damn trends out in this bitch. And with that being said, I have been studying Carti. Real talk, man. I'm telling you the game, my G. Like I told you, I'm not the biggest Carti fan, my G. Watch out, little deer. Real talk, man. But I am not the biggest Carti fan. Real shit. I'm telling you the game. I am honestly not the biggest Carti fan, my G. Real shit. But one thing it is, I will tell you, my G, I have been studying this motherfucker like I am the biggest Carti fan. I ain't gonna smack Carti, man. I feel like I know Carti more than motherfuckers that follow Carti all the damn time. Real talk up, man. See, look, man, let me talk about Carti fan base right quick. See, when it comes to Carti followers and shit like that, look, G, y'all want to sit back and try to be like Carti. Motherfucker, I'm a be Carti. And what I mean is some shit, I ain't saying that, oh, I want to be like him, or, you know, I'm trying to be like him and shit like that. No, I'm talking about musically. I'm talking about, like, look, G, there's something that Carti is doing out in this bitch that is making him having a damn reign supreme. Real talk, man. There's something that Carti is doing, my G. When you have motherfuckers that want to dress like you, when you have motherfuckers that want to sound like you, look like you, talk like you, all that shit, there is something that this motherfucker is doing that is doing something right. I'm telling you the game. That's influence, gang. And I'm trying to get on that level. I'm trying to have that same type of effect. So look, man, that's what I'm trying to have the same effect that Carti has. That's the only thing it is that I'm trying to do that's like the same as Carti, my G. I'm trying to have the same effect. I'm not trying to look like Carti. I ain't trying to sound like Carti. I ain't trying to, no, bitch, I got my own type of sound. Retarded, man. But the effect, the effect, I will say I got that shit from Carti. Retarded, man. But this is how you do this shit though, gang. This is honestly how you do this. Hold on right quick. Hold on. But look, man. Yeah. But this is honestly how you do this though, gang. Real shit. This is honestly, I'm telling you the game. Because like I said before, here you go. You an artist right now. You a musician right now. Oh, I want to be a rapper. I want to be a singer. I want to be a pop star. I want to be a dancehall artist, EDM artist. Retarded, man. If you want to be like that, my G, I'm telling you the gang. I literally just told you, man. If you don't look, man, like I said, the first thing I told you is you better have a damn cult-like ass type of following out in this bitch. If you don't have a cult ass type of following, my G, if you don't have no real motherfuckers on that shit, I don't give a damn how many views your song got, B. Retarded, man. I don't give a damn how many views your song got. I don't give a damn how many views your motherfucking. I don't care how many views you get, gang, because one thing about, like I literally said early in this damn video, one thing about people, gang, people love to switch up on your ass, and people switch up on your ass hella quick out in this bitch. People switch up on your ass hella quick, gang. So if you don't got no real fan base out in this bitch, I'm telling you the motherfucking game, those views don't mean a damn thing, motherfucker. You might even have 1 billion views. Look, man, motherfucker, it's literally rappers that have like hundreds of millions of views out in this bitch. Motherfucker, there's so many motherfuckers that don't even know. Look, man, there's so many individuals that don't even know that damn rapper no more. They say, look, man, the new generation gang, they say, man, looking at that damn rapper like first off, they looking at the damn rapper like they old as shit. Retarded, man, that's first off of some shit. That's first off. But the biggest thing is, motherfucker, they just looking at them like they don't even know who the fuck they are. Simply because, look, G, their time is up. They don't got no damn real fan base. Of course, look, man, like I said, look, man, yeah, of course. Okay, so let me take that back. So they might have a core fan base, like, you know, like, yeah, let's say a person was getting millions of views, hundreds of million views and shit like that, you know, and when they fall off and shit like that, they might get like 20,000 and shit like that. I guess you could say that's like your core fan base, real fan base, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's not a cult fan base, gang. I told you, real, loyal, natural, organic, and just, I don't know, man, you just need, look, man, a cult fan base will overpower a real fan base any day. I don't give a damn. When you have a cult fan base, my G, these motherfuckers will follow your ass. Real talk, man. Like, you need these motherfuckers to be brain dead under mind control or some shit. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's just the damn truth. And if you're a musician out in this bitch, look, man, if you're a musician, my G, this is what you gotta do. Real talk, man. I don't know if you're gonna do it, bitch. I'm gonna do it on some shit. Motherfucker, I'm doing it right now. And you sit back, if you sit back and watch this damn 47-minute video out in this bitch and just me yapping about Playboi, Carti and shit like that, look, G, you are a cult member. I'm sorry to tell you on some shit. And look, man, follow me on some shit, I'll take your ass places. Real talk though, man. But with that being said, if you're a musician, this is what you need, gang. This is honestly what you motherfucking need. This is what you need to do. So, but yeah, man, have a cult ass following, be creative, be different, longevity, you know what I'm saying, be a hit maker, a whole lot of shit. Real talk, man. But I think I might be done with the damn Playboi Carti glaze. What the fuck? I be tweaking out in this bitch. Real talk, man. So if you like this video, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. Peace up.